Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in November and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Tara Muka Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Capricorn, now on to your November 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Capricorn, is this is Temperance. So Temperance is patience. You need to have patience. This could also indicate alchemy, where God is working through you in what you're doing, thinking, creating, or saying. The value of time is going to be very important to you in November. Because in some ways, you have to get your ducks in a row. You need to get organized. Yeah, I keep getting the pressure of time. So you may feel for some reason there's something coming your way, some deadline, something that's getting ready to happen or happening soon, or you want it to happen soon, and you feel like, I have to get my ducks in a row. I have to get organized. I have to, set certain things in motion. You may even be adjusting yourself, fixing things about yourself that you don't like, or that you feel need adjusting, or that you don't feel is appropriate anymore. Could be your clothes, could be your hairstyle, could be your thinking. I don't know what it's going to be that you feel like you need to adjust, because it's a general reading and it's going to be different for all of you where you feel that's necessary in your life. You may also find that you have to show people in your life greater understanding, where maybe you would be short-tempered or feel like, short-tempered or not as tolerant or patient with other people. You may find that you have to be more tolerant and patient of others and their beliefs, their opinions, their habits, their ways. And you're very aware that what you put out there, you get back, energetically speaking, karmically speaking, and energetically speaking. So this is on your mind. This is on the forefront of your mind. Like, that, if you show patience and kindness to others, you're going to receive it back. So you're conscious of this for some reason in the month of November. Some of you Capricorns are going to be learning a new craft or a new skill. And you're going to be inspired to make things better, to improve things. If you cook, you may want to learn to cook better. Or something you do for work or in your own life, you may want to upgrade your skills. Could be at your job. You may feel like, I want to improve this. I want to do it better. But it could be something you do for your own, like maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're already a talented artist, but you feel like you want to upgrade your skills. You want to improve it. You want to do it better. Maybe you're a podcast creator. You may feel like you want to upgrade it. You want to do it better. I don't know what area it's going to be for you where you feel that way. Now, the next card you have is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you, Capricorn, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a water sign. It could, but it could be somebody else that you're connected to in your life. This is somebody I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of things together. You could be building a business together with this water sign person, but you could be building something else together, like a fence, a shed, a fence, a garage. You could be building a life together, but building something together and being around this water sign person, building something together with them comes up strongly in November of 2022. But remember, timing is different for all of you. You don't all have the same birth chart. You don't have the same birth time, month, year, place, and all of that. So this could happen earlier for some of you. It may have already been going on, or it could happen later. This could be somebody that could be very helpful to you in adjusting to new and changing circumstances. They could be a coworker to you. They could be a significant other, a spouse, or a significant other. They may want to help you if they feel like circumstances are shifting and changing for you, or if you're in a couple with them, or for the two of you together. And I feel like they're going to be taking measured steps. They're going to be doing things slowly, painstakingly, carefully. So if you're doing any kind of business project with them, if you're building something together with them, a structure or a business, or whatever you're doing with this water sign person, it's like they're going to not be like harem scarum wanting to jump into stuff like, all discombobulated and haywire. They're going to be very measured in the steps and careful, painstakingly looking into doing things in a careful, measured way. I feel like you look at them like they are helpful and that they are wise. Something that's going on between the two of you, it could be like you're learning and growing together in something. So again, it could be something you're building together, a business, a structure, or a life, or some aspect of your that you two are working on together. You're learning together. I feel like this water sign person, whether it's their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, is giving you the best of themselves. They could even be a love partner to you. They could be wanting to show you how much they love and care about you, for some of you. And, the thing that you bring some like rock solid foundation for them. You give them a sense of home or purpose or feeling like things are stable or solid. That's what you bring to them. So the next card you have in your reading is a very good one. You have the Three of Rods, which is success. This is waiting patiently for success to come in, or letting go of something so success can come to you. You could also be at the beginning of some kind of successful business endeavor. Anywhere where you're venturing out into new territory, or you have recently ventured into new territory, it is going to turn out well for you. It'll be a success. And you're doing a lot of thinking and planning of your future. And you may be wanting to make something more special in your life. Your environment, you could be wanting to make your environment more special, or your life more special in some way. I feel like anything involving money, you are putting things together. You're going to be aware of spending. Like if you have to make anything, build anything, create anything, you're going to be very wise and careful about your money, like what you spend, how much you spend, like judicious with your money, judicious spending. That's what I would call it, judicious spending. your capacity to think of brilliant ideas and creativity of the mind and brilliant ideas is very high for you right now. So I highly recommend, Capricorn, if you have any really good like ideas for a new product, a new service, a new invention, or a new business, or something, you need to write it down and like look it over and think about it, because you could really do something with these great ideas that you have. And especially if you want to put them to any use, like creating a business or upgrading a business you already own, expanding it, or even if it's like involved in if you have a job where you work somewhere else and you come up with some great ideas about how to, improve what you're doing to get ahead at that job, really write these down and mull them over, because I feel like you are on fire with your creative mind is really high in November. Some of you could be training for a new position or a new aspect of your life, training for a new job, training for a new position, or you could even be training new hires. Like maybe your boss is going to say, hey, we've hired somebody new, we need you to train them. Or maybe that would be part of your job now, to train new people. I feel many Capricorns, your life is like you're plunging into something soon. And your life is taking a turn for the better. I'm not saying your life wasn't good, but it's something you're getting ready to plunge into is going to be successful for you. So if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages and insights from my spirit guides for this month of November 2022, you can access my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for the month of November 2022. That link is down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page and go to the November psychic crystal readings. You click on whichever sign you want, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. So now card number 4 of your reading for November, Capricorn, you have the High Priestess. And this could be you. You could be the High Priestess, and you could be keeping something secret or hidden, or something could be kept secret or hidden from you. This could also indicate you have a heightened psychic ability and intuition in November. It could also be a high spirit guide coming in to give you some kind of important messages in this reading. You could be reinventing your life's purpose and going out on a limb and taking some strategic steps or moves in some way in your career or in your personal life, or in both. And you want to be seen as somebody who's wise and has good sense and is full of wisdom. And I feel that people already see you that way, but you're going to be striving for that even more. Some of you may be a little concerned about your appearance. You may want to put yourself together more. Like, I'm not saying you don't look good now, but you may feel like, oh, I need to upgrade my look, or I need to look more put together, or do I look put together? You could be asking yourself that, and you may be looking at clothes that don't fit that purpose anymore, or they're dated, or they don't fit who you are now. You could be looking at your wardrobe and thinking about what you need to wear to create the, I don't know what to call that, how you want to present yourself. Your mind is going to be really good, not only your creative mind, but you're going to be really good at strategizing right now. If you have to make important moves in your career or in your life in some other way, you are going to be on fire with your strategizing. You may be also talking to people about financial gains where or how you can invest your money, or where or how to reallocate your money. You may want to, if you own your own business, you may want to take on more clients and customers, or you may want to do that from home. If you can work from home, you may be looking into that. Some of you are going to be taking more classes, or a class, or it could be online, to further advance something you already know how to do, to upgrade your knowledge and skills. It would give you like more of a professional edge, or a more of a professional standing, or upgrade your professional standing. So the outcome card of the, I shouldn't call it the outcome card, it's the last card of the 5, is the Judgment card. And this is, what do we feel about a situation? How does it affect everybody involved? What do we think about a situation? What do we feel about it? What's the word? What's the proclamation? And how does it affect everybody involved or around you? You know, you could be clearing house. You could be going through a Rolodex. That's old school, right? People probably don't have that anymore. Everybody's got cell phones and nobody has the old-fashioned Rolodex. But you could be going through your Rolodex or your phone or whatever you want to say, and look at, like, it's kind of, or like your friends on social media, of who you want to weed out, who's not, like, who hasn't proven to be a good friend, or who you don't associate or communicate with anymore. You really want to be a success, and you do really want to upgrade your standing professionally and socially. Some of you Capricorns are going to be trying harder to get recognized or noticed. This could be if you are a public figure, or you want to be a public figure. This could be if it's at your job. It could even apply if there's somebody you're interested in and romantically, and you want them to notice you. But this is like doing or saying certain things to get noticed. You know, the people you're clearing out of your phone or social media or Rolodex, as I said, are people that also maybe are too immature for you now, or they don't uphold the same values as you, or they have caused drama or problems for you. You're having a lot of, like, definitiveness in your life, like finality, like I see you also getting rid of stuff. And if you're somebody that does any kind of art with metal, where you, or builds things, if you're a person that builds objects, builds creations, builds whatever, I see you going through like scrap metal, or going through materials that you could maybe find, you know, I don't know, on the road, out, people getting rid of stuff. But it feels like metal to me. And you may be somebody that's really good with repurposing metal, like welding metal, because I'm hearing, my guides are saying scrap metal. Like, I feel like you're going through scrap metal, but you may repurpose it in some other way. And if it's not metal, it could be other objects like wood or other things that you can put together and utilize to create new things. Maybe you're going to build an outdoor fire pit or stove outdoors, and you're collecting things from that people are getting rid of that you can put together and fashion this barbecue pit or outside stove, or I'm just using that as an example. But I'm getting like you getting materials of other sorts, but it really feels to me like scrap metal. Maybe you're going to melt it down and make jewelry out of it. Maybe you're going to melt it down and make something else out of it, or weld it together. I don't know, but that comes up here. I know that's kind of weird, but it did come up, so I am going to say it. Also, the other thing I want to say is, I know this is going to sound really bizarre because it is a general reading, remember, so this isn't happening to you unless you're in jail. But if you are, or you hear of any well-known Capricorns in jail, it's not going to go well for them. I have to say that. They're going to have a judgment that's going to come down against them that's going to be pretty rough. So, but it would be for a severe crime, not small crime. This would be a big crime. So that also came up there too. So you got some weird things in there, Capricorn. I'm sorry. I have to say it if I get it, because my guides will be like, why didn't you say it? We said it to you. So I'm letting you know. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Capricorns to work with, use, and wear in the month of November 2022 is Bloodstone. This is actually one of my favorite stones out of that bag of gems, because Bloodstone is, they're all powerful, but it's a good protective stone. But so Bloodstone is a grounding stone. It also has strong purifying properties. It can help ward off negative energy. It's a strong protection stone. Bloodstone strengthens the immune system, and it invigorates blood and energizes life. We should all have Bloodstone, I believe, and wear it probably on a daily basis. This is also a very good gemstone if I've said this a million times, you guys are probably sick of hearing it, if you have anything to do with finances, if you have to make any financial deals, or you need to protect your money, this is a really important stone to have on you when any financial negotiations of any kind are going on. It is going to put you in the right frame of mind to wheel and deal. If you have to wheel and deal, you need Bloodstone. It is going to re-energize you in November. It's like, it does say invigorates the blood and energizes life. That is going to happen for Capricorns if you're working with this stone, putting it on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, meditating or resting or meditating with it, or putting it under your pillow when you're asleep, or wearing it, especially when it touches your skin. It's going to ease tension, especially if you have upper back tension at the base of your neck and the top of your shoulders. It's going to be helpful for easing tension. It's going to be a stone that's very motivating for you. And if you're wearing it or working with this stone in whatever way you choose, it's going to want to make you go for it. Whatever going for it is, if you want to go for that promotion, or go for that person you're interested in, or go for some other goal or dream that you have, this is going to be a good motivating stone for you, especially in November. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope these messages made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I use a variety of divination tools to look into very specific topics, you can get the most recently recorded series in the links down below in the description box, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com and go to the videos page. There you can see all the different video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how far the predictions go out in time, and you just click on whatever sign you want under the heading of the video series you want, and that link will take you to those videos on Vimeo. Now, the most recently recorded video series I have down below, I'll just name a few, is my eclipse effects from the solar eclipse in Scorpio, October 25th, 2022, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. I highly recommend, if you can do so, to also get your rising sign in those videos. It'll give you a more clear picture of what that new moon partial solar eclipse will bring to your life over the next 6 months. And I got to tell you, those predictions, some of them for some of the signs were going out a year from now. My Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022-2023 are also available. There's 4 tarot cards in those readings, plus an animal totem card, and I pulled a gemstone crystal for you also from my velvet bag of gems for each sign of the zodiac. Again, that's another series I recommend to get your rising sign and your moon sign. Your rising sign and your sun sign to get a more clear picture of what's to come for you. Also, my Horseshoe Tarot Spread Psychic Tarot readings for 2022-2023. They're also available. That video series is one of the most purchased video series that I put on Vimeo. I think it's because there's 7 tarot cards and it is a lot of predictions and information in those videos. Also, don't forget my psychic crystal readings for November 2022 are also available, which I talked about earlier in the readings. And my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions go out 12 to 18 months. I recorded them in April of 2022, and the predictions go all the way until October of 2023. Now, there's many other video series down below. I won't name them all. You can look at them at your leisure and select whatever you would like. Also, if you would like to get more predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here in a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. Also on my YouTube community pages, I've started to post these predictions and messages there as well, but they're in a written format, usually about 5 paragraphs long. Many people do find that either some of the messages in those readings or all of it resonate with them, and you may find that as well. So I'd love to see you on my social media pages. And please know, if anybody contacts you, I've said this a million times, I'm going to keep saying it. Hopefully it'll stop, but it continues on and happens for like all kinds of people that have Instagram. I'm kind of surprised how many people are getting this happening to them. I'm not contacting you and asking you if you want a reading. If anybody does that and messages you or starts following you, it's not my account. They've created a fraudulent account. So if somebody follows you and if somebody asks you, because they're winding up to ask you if you want a reading. That's what they're going to do. And it's not me. I only work from my wait list, which I closed in 2018 because it got too full, and my cancellations list, which I still accept people. I still put people on that list. I only read people from those lists, and I contact you myself in writing in an email. It's going to come from me, and you're going to have communication with me back and forth. It's not going to be coming to you through social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's not, if you get anything from there, it's not me. If you would like to make a donation to this channel and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link down below. It is connected to PayPal. I want to thank you to those who have been very generous and kind and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help a lot. So thank you so very much for that. I do truly appreciate it. So I hope you have an absolutely amazing month of November, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.